Good morning, everyone. My name is JC of the Mindful Awakening, and this is Mindful Mondays. All right, this is week 7 of this incredible series. I can't believe we've made it this far already. As usual, cheers! If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. Mindful Mondays is basically a weekly tarot card reading for the general energy of this week. This is for June 7 to 13. It's interesting, my cards are sticking together. So it's making me feel like this is very Mercury retrograde. The messages are just not wanting to come out. So we're gonna do a quick shuffle. Can I get 2 more? It's too many. 2 more cards for the general energy. Okay, we have way too many cards. Okay, what's going on? Okay, June 7 to June 13. Spirit guides, please show us what we need to see for the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies for June 7th to the 13th. Show us the messages we need to see. Oh, we got a flyer. We need one more card, please. Nope. Are you seeing this? This is what's been happening, guys. This is illustrating to me then that a lot of our communication with people is very jumbled at the moment, which again makes sense. Mercury retrograde. We're in week 2 of Mercury retrograde. So messages are coming out really weird, not accurate to how we're feeling. We have a lot of confusing thoughts and feelings right now. It's almost like the cards themselves are confused. Things are just not wanting to reveal themselves yet. We need one more card. Show us one more card. All right, we got our one more card. Perfect. All right, so this week, it's still shedding. The whole theme of this week, June 7th to 13th, is walking away from situations with the 4 of Cups upright and the 8 of Cups upright, walking away from situations that we've just been thinking about for a long time. We haven't been sure if we are ready to let go. We haven't been sure if we are ready to transform it. We're kind of just like thinking about things. Reminiscing about past situations, current situations even, weighing out the pros, the cons, thinking about how far you've gone in this part of your journey. For some of you, if this is the workplace, it's been thinking about the next steps for you in your job. Have you reached the end in this space of employment? Is it time to look for something different? Are you still lit up by what you were doing at work? If it's a creative venture, maybe things haven't been moving as fast as you have wished that they would. Maybe it seems like you're in some stagnant energy, a standstill. If you're in a business partnership with somebody, maybe it's that you're reevaluating how you want things to look moving forward. Ideas may not be flowing as easily as they used to. And I think in some sort of way, whether this is work or like an entrepreneurship, like a business or a creative project, something about it has to shift because the energy is just no longer conducive to the human that you're becoming. If this is a relationship, this has been ongoing for quite some time. If you look at the 4 of Cups upright, you're so focused on your current dilemma. You're so focused on the things that are not working that you're missing out on an opportunity. Look at the cup being offered to you, probably by someone else. You have another option available to you. If it's not another person, for some of you, it will be another person. Maybe you're just still really heartbroken over something that didn't work out and you don't recognize that there's another person who is offering their affection to you. For others of you, it could be that you have been dwelling on things that you've tried to do with your current partner and it hasn't really brought you guys together closer. So you're still thinking about the old ways of doing things when really you're not recognizing that there might be another way to go about things. It's like it's in your blind spot. You don't notice it. It hasn't come to you yet that, oh, this could actually be an option for us. Why didn't I think of this? For others of you, I think maybe you feel like you have tried a lot. You were like the jack of all trades, you know, open to every type of possibility, doing whatever you could to help bring the relationship together. And now maybe you just feel tired. It's like, I've had enough. I feel like I've tried everything already and nothing has worked. So I'm just gonna leave this alone and let it be and be sad about it and mourn the fact that I couldn't get it going the way I wanted it to go. And in your mourning phase, you're not noticing that maybe the other person has actually come back full circle and is now offering you something else. There's a transformation that's taking place. For some of you, this is an ending with the Eight of Cups upright. This is you leaving a situation behind. For others of you, this could be leaving your old ways of being behind in the situation where you feel like maybe you were giving so much to a person, to a relationship, to a job. Maybe for some of you, it's not necessarily the person or the job you're leaving. What is being transformed, however, is maybe boundaries. Maybe you're realizing you're only in this situation because of a lack of boundaries, or you haven't been communicating from a place of love. You haven't been really vulnerable or authentic in what you've been saying to people. Regardless, this is a moving forward. This is definitely you moving forward, but I still feel like the energy is stuck. It's not like you're moving powerfully forward into a new beginning. What I am getting here is a lot of confusion, potential for a lot of misunderstanding, especially with the Four of Cups, because you don't notice something. There's something you are not seeing. And so as you attempt to leave something, what you're really leaving, I feel, is like the old you. The old you. And you're looking forward with the Two of Wands upright. You're looking forward to what's next in your life. What's next for me in this workplace? What's next for me in love and relationships and connecting? What's next for me? If I'm shedding my old skin and I'm becoming a new version of me, if I am leveling up, what is next? And as much as there's sadness, nostalgia, comparing with the Four of Cups, there's an excitement because you know that you are actually going somewhere, whatever the thing is that's shifting. In some ways, it's bittersweet because it does actually feel like you're being guided in the right direction. So intuitively, you know that what's happening needs to happen, although it may not make sense to you. And I think a lot of us are really emotional at this time. And with the Temperance card, we're being called to allow the feelings to come as they will, but recognize that you don't have to feel just one way. And like I said here, these are two very different energies. While one is stuck and not moving, the Two of Wands, on the other hand, is an excited looking forward. And these energies, if you also look, they're looking in the opposite directions. Like they have their backs turned towards one another. Now, if you are a representative of these cards, that is the Temperance card, right? There's a balance in energy that needs to happen this week. I don't see things blowing up in front of your face this week. Like if you're wondering if something dramatic is going to happen, for some of you it might. I don't really sense that though. This shift that's taking place that I can see through the cards seems a lot more internal, which makes a lot of sense because we are heading into the solar eclipse and the new moon. We have a solar eclipse in Gemini and a new moon in Gemini coming up very, very soon, the 10th and the 12th, I believe. So in just a few days, we'll be experiencing even more of this need to shed, leave behind, and start brand new. Please give us one grounding energy card. All right, awakening. Here we go. This is what I meant by leveling up. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. I'm telling you guys, Timelines are shifting. You are evolving. You are ascending. You are waking up to a different version of yourself that you didn't even know existed. But on an intuitive level, when you step into this new way of being, it just feels natural. It feels like this is what you should have been doing forever and ever ago, and it's happening for you now. This is a beautiful card, beautiful energy. Definitely fits in with the times right now, with that solar eclipse and the new moon around the corner. This is not necessarily a time for you to be thinking about how I can share all of these new things with every person I could think of. You can, but it's more contemplative. It's more internal, the shift. And I think once the new moon and the solar eclipse passes and retrograde is slowly coming to an end, how to communicate this to the outside world will become easier for you. I think right now, like I said earlier, there's a potential for misunderstanding. And this is more of like, I'm going to let my actions speak rather than my words. What do you want the cards to ask you? I'm going to pull one more. What do you want the cards to ask you? What I'm getting out of this is even you are confused about what you should be asking the cards. This is what I'm alluding to, this whole reading of miscommunication, of confusion, of like knowing you're not where you need to be, but you don't know where to go either. Things are just all over the place. That if you are a tarot reader, and in your own spiritual practices, you do this a lot, you're probably even confused about, what do I do now? What am I supposed to be asking? I also have feel. How do you really feel? All right, so we have do, what do you want the cards to ask you? And feel, how do you really feel? All right, let's get ready to do some breathing. I trust in the universe's timing. 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 These are probably my most favorite videos to film. Seriously. So this week, everyone, don't be surprised if you can't explain why you feel like you are shifting and needing to let go of things. It will not make sense intellectually. This is one of those weeks where you really need to balance your head and your heart. If you try to make sense of everything, you're going to get frustrated. And there is something that's in your blind spot. There's something that you are not seeing. And it's all okay. It's all gonna be okay. Ride the wave. It is eclipse season. We are halfway through 2021. It's that time of year. And as frustrating as it can be, I hope you all recognize that in the frustration, beyond the frustration. You are in the middle of an awakening. You are leveling up. We are powerful beings, and we're about to enter into a new timeline. So have a fantastic week this week, and I will catch you guys in my monthly videos. Bye.